Hello guys. Now I've had these new cushions made, they're a lot thicker, so the floor's a lot further away, so I need to raise the floor up. And I thought to myself, while I'm at it, I might as well put some storage under there as well. So now that floor is way too low. I've got to raise it to at least to here. So I'm taking this laminate up. Got some chipboard, which all I could find in home base near to me was that sheet, and that's it. I've got some 1B1, 2B2, 2B1, sorry, timber. Yeah, and there. So it's just not. I'm gonna recover that anyway with this laminate. So I'm gonna put a drawer underneath as well. So let's see how that goes, shall we? Just taking the laminate up and the laminate underlay and hoovered it. So next it's going to put the battens on. Battens all the way down there and down there. I'm going to put the floor on top and see if I like the height. Just cut some battens to go across there and countersunk them. That's just the basic shape of it. I've gone up by 7 inches and I'm going to put a drawer, some central supports. It's not bad. You can stand on it. But it's quite flexible. Ooh, if I jumped on that, I could snap that. So I'm going to probably put a bit of strengthening in the middle, probably a batten in the centre there to strengthen it all, and probably a frame on this side as well. I'll probably go across here with a bit of 1B1 or something, or 2B1, and that'll make just the drawer front there. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just making it up as I go along, but pretending that I know what I'm doing, and let's hope it works out in the end. But we're getting there. Next dilemma is cutting this to size, you know, because it's just a little bit shorter, isn't it? And that bottom bit, which is an adjustable screw-in foot, and that goes into there, look. Can't get this out, this plastic bit. I'm probably going to break it trying to get it out if you try and hit it out. I'll have to cut this, I'll have to cut a section out and then weld. Oh, that's going to look awful, isn't it? Weld it back together again, grind it back. It's just going to look, perhaps paint it, perhaps spray it. Oh, okay, never mind. We'll sort it out. What I'm going to do, I'm going to think about this leg. Think about this situation for a couple of days or overnight. It sort of evolves, doesn't it? When you do a job, you don't know what it's going to end up like. It just evolves as you go along. So whether I'm going to do a lift up, do a drawer. I could do just a hinged lift up, like, you know, but then you can't put any flooring down, can you? It might have to be a drawer then on some wheels or something, you know. Let's see how it goes. All right. I've got this basic thread. This is going to be the drawer section here. I put a stay in the middle to stop the weight, you know, when you're standing on it, bowing. I've glued one in here, take the weight, and I've screwed one at the back there. I'm hoping to keep that back section there as a lift up, so I can put stuff in there and have a drawer here as well. So it's just, I don't know what we're really doing. I'm just evolving as I go along, you know, making up ideas, trying them out, see if they work, and if they work, fine. If it doesn't, start again. But so far it seems to be okay. Okay, next thing to do is cut that leg down. I managed to cut this down and get the foot out without breaking it. So all we've got to do now is put this foot into this new section here, hopefully. There we are. So that is now shortened, hopefully, to that height. Possibly a little bit more shorter because allow for the planking and stuff like that. So that worked out well. Put the floor back down again on top of that, and then it's a lot shorter. So I'm gonna have to. I've got a pack of this spare, I think, so I have to make it a bit longer because the old floor went further under, you see. So another little glitch I've got to sort out. It's way short, look. So you can see the difference though, can't you? So it's a lot better for the feet when you're sitting down. Screw slippers, there we are. Before I was sort of reaching for the floor, now I'm more comfortable. Nice. I've just dry fit that leg, see if it's the right length, and it's actually bang on, to be honest. A little bit of adjustment on that foot, so that's perfect. I had a couple of bits of this old batten left on the front, which I've sort of cut and joined together. It's not the neatest job in the world, but I think it'll be alright when it's done. Got to sand it yet. And there we are, look, under there, beautiful. It's coming on. Let's cut that laminate floor, so I didn't have a spare box. I had to use that laminate floor that I had there, so whatever. This is just a really cheap version of a drawer. In my mind, I could see a beautiful oak lined drawer with tongue and groove corners and edgings and beautifully varnished, but this is what you get. This is in reality. This is not the in my mind. So I've got the glued that on there, look. I've sanded that oak, that fascia down a little bit on the bit there, whatever it is. It looks alright, I suppose. I've had to cut some recesses out because otherwise I couldn't lift the drawer out for the runners. And this, got some trim for here. I've got some PVC oak coloured trim, which is the last one they had in home base, otherwise it would have been white plastic trim. So that should be alright. Home base didn't even know they had it, so they gave me half price and cheap, £1.50 for that bit. So well, yeah, it's coming on. I just haven't got the skills and the tools to do a proper job. It's really frustrating because in my mind I can see a beautiful draw, but got this far,
in reality this is what you get.
Edging strip on there, look, and I've glued this down to here, and that's storage under there. This is a little snazzy little finger. Get your fingers in there, look, pull that out. It's not the best drawer in the world, but that goes in there, rippers. That goes over there. That's it really. Just got to glue that down. I'm finished then. Now that's all I'm doing with it. Put some varnish. That's a little join there, look. Nothing to do about that. Sanded it all down. Bit of varnish on it, and a little bit neater. Got storage in the back there. Look, oh look, there's already stuff in there already. Look, oh dear. I can't open the drawer because that's still wet, but you get the idea. There we are. The other thing I have noticed, which is a bit annoying, I used to put my feet under there to reach the curtains. Now I have to sort of lean on here to get the curtains because that's in the way of my feet, That's the only annoyance. But there we are. Job done-y.